I not a little kid? I am a grown-up. I am 36 years old. Well, already, bro.
Hey, what's up you guys? ShartimusPrime here, doing another Marvel Legends action figure review on the Guardians of the Galaxy Titus Build-A-Figure Waves Angela. If you're trying to pick up this wave, you can get a bit big. Get your big badass toys at BigBadToyStore.com. Click the link in the description below. This is definitely one of the figures I'm most excited for from this wave. It looks great already, and I haven't even opened it yet. On the side, we get a nice image of Angela right over there, and then on the back, you see a nice product shot. There's a read-up over here. If you want to read it, pause it now. There's the other figures from the wave. Then we get the same image of Angela on the side, and then there's the Guardians of the Galaxy symbol right there. All right, let's get to it and crack this thing open. And here's Angela out of the packaging, and this figure is stunning. I love this. Actually, probably my favorite figure from this wave. I really like this figure a lot. I cannot believe Hasbro actually went with this design. I'm very pleased with that and grateful for it because I'm not a big fan of her more recent designs, so I'm glad that they went with this look for Angela. I think the sculpted look on this thing is spectacular. I really like the paint apps a lot. I do like the articulation. I do have minor gripes with this figure, and they are very minor, but oh my goodness, for the most part, I love this piece. Anyway, let's take a closer look at her accessories, and then we'll take a closer look at Angela. Weapons! Alright, so she comes with 3 different weapons. You can see that she has her 2 axes right here, which look great. I really like the way these are sculpted, and I really like this gold plastic. It's like they mixed the gold paint into the plastic, and there's not much marbling. I can see very faint marbling on here, but for the most part, compared to other figures, I mean, I think it looks really good. I like it, and it's a bit pointy too, so I like that. Same thing on this one. These are pretty neat. And they come to a nice point on the edges right here, so I think these are really cool, and they fit into her hands fairly easy. Just to demonstrate, here it is in one hand right here, and she has gripping hands for both of these, so I think that's very cool. I like these a lot. And then she also comes with her sword, looking very nice. I like the sculpted detail right here. That looks really good. Again, nice gold plastic paint, and then we have some very nice silver. Now mine did come out of the packaging very warped, as you can see right here, but with a hair dryer and some cold water, I did straighten that out. So I'm liking the sword, looking very nice. And she does have her sheath on her back right over here, so you can see it just goes right in there. That is gorgeous. I just think Hasbro killed it with this figure. I love this face sculpt. It looks so good, man. And I love the paint apps too. Very nice clean white eyes, the little red on her face, the deco looks clean, the lipstick looks really good. I love her gold tiara over here, looks really nice. I like this gold paint, or it's not gold paint, it's the plastic, but I guess paint in the plastic. But anyway, her red hair looks really good too. They actually have like this light brown mixed in with the red hair to give it some color variation. There's this little knot on the back of mine right there. You can see a little bit of paint that came off, but aside from that, I mean, man, it looks gorgeous. Look at that. Beautiful red hair. I really dig it a lot, and I love how it's wafting off to the side. Looks really good, man. Very pleased with that. I like her flesh tone too. Very nice flesh tone. As I darken this, it looks a little bit better, but yeah, man, those chimbombas rosadas, jeez. The gold paint looks really good too, right? They did a really good job with that. And I love how these shoulder pads look. That looks really good. I'm really liking the gold paint on there. This one's a little bit softer right here, so you do get a little bit more movement on her left side. I love these little silver straps. That looks really good too. You could rotate this piece around and get some nice red paint over the silver plastic. Looking really nice. And then she has these purple gloves right there. On this side it's a little bit different. Again, I love that silver paint. Oh man, this is such a good looking figure. It's just absolutely gorgeous. I love the little red paint right here. You can move this around as you'd like to. Again, the bra looks really good right there. We get some nice abs on her. Very nice looking belt. Of course, we have the sword and the sheath right there. Once again, nice gold paint on it. Like her skirt, she has purple chonies right there. The butt's a little chewed up from moving backwards, but you know, it's not really noticeable because it has this little skirt thing covering it for the most part. Then we get some, I guess, fairly decent purple paint. It looks a little chopped up right there. That could have been done a little bit better. And the way the plastic meets right over here is a little bit weird. On her right leg it looks good, but over here it just looks a little bit strange. So that's, I guess, my biggest complaint with this figure, but that's really just about it. Now this could be a little bit more plump, I think, you know, if you want to get nitpicky about it, but, you know, not bad. definitely not bad at all. And then the gold plastic right here on her legs. Man, I'm just very impressed with it. Very shimmery, and I like the color choice for the pins right here inside these knee joints. They fit in very nicely too. So I'm digging that a lot. These boots are great, man. Very, very pleased with this figure. She does have peg holes at the bottom of her feet, of course. And then to get a better look at this little skirt piece hanging around the back right there, it looks really good. And she also has some nice gold paint on her back right there too, which I didn't spot right away, but man, that looks really good. I forgot to touch on these little tassel thingies right here. I really like how these came out. Now in the comics, these are a lot more detailed. You could actually see the patterns in them a little bit better, but on camera right here, you could actually see that they did sculpt a lot of details in there. And they did add some gold paint on top of this red plastic. It's kind of hard to pick up, but yeah, there it is. You can see it now. So we get some very good articulation on this figure, even though I do have my complaints. Of course, no double jointed elbows. Hasbro, come on, man. Anyway, you cannot really get her looking up too much, but she will look up a little bit, which is actually pretty good considering how much hair she has back here. And the plastic is soft, but not soft enough to really make her look up more than that. So she's at least looking up a tiny bit. You do get side-to-side movement over here, so that's really good, and you can get her to look downward, and she does have really good head pivot, so there is some shifting forward and back here as well, so a lot of head movement for, you know, having so much hair. Anyway, the left arm can move outward pretty far compared to the right arm. As you can see, the right arm will only move upward that much or outward that much, so yeah, more articulation here on this side. They both move down all the way. You can get the arms moving forward. You do get elbow rotation, and they bend only 90 degrees at the elbows on both sides. Then they both have wrist rotation. On the left hand, you get a roll of the dice movement, so it hinges side to side, and then on the right hand, it hinges up and down. It doesn't move up so much due to this little piece blocking it though. There is a diaphragm joint right here, and you do get some diaphragm pivot, and it crunches forward and it crunches back. You get hip joints that move outward that much, and she can kick forward pretty far and not back so much. Upper thigh cut, double jointed knees. Then the ankles do move down, they do move up, and she does have ankle pivot. Yeah, this looks bizarre as all hell, but this is the only way I can get the figure at its widest stance possible with both feet still flat on the floor. Now to measure out this Angela figure, you can see that she's standing just a little over 7 inches tall. That's a tall woman. Then to compare Angela to a couple other big, bad, beautiful sword-wielding women, we have Gamora and Valkyrie, and one thing that's cool is that the swords have not been reused on any of these. They all have unique swords. I like that. And then to compare Angela to a few other Guardians characters, we have Drax, Captain Marvel, and Venom Space Knight, and you can see how large she is. I mean, especially taller than Drax. I think that's great, and this is an average-sized female figure from Marvel Legends, so yeah. Very large woman. And then comparing Angela next to the only other figure from this wave that I've already reviewed, here's the Volume 2 Star-Lord. And then here's Angela next to the Marvel Legends Big Time No Letdown Spider-Man. Oh my goodness, you are gorgeous. Wow, I'm sorry, I'm just really into redheads. I mean, you happen to like spider guys, right? No? Huh? You into dudes? Huh? You know any dudes that can do this? Huh? Woohoo! Yeah. You know any guys can do this? Well, yeah, look at me, look at me. Whoa! Okay, you're not into dudes. And here's Angela once again on the Mafex stand, looking absolutely gorgeous. This thing is incredible. I love this piece, man. I think Hasbro did a fantastic job with it. I just think she's stunning. I think it's beautiful. I love the paint apps. The articulation I really like a lot. Again, wishing that she had double jointed elbows. If you may or may not have seen my coverage at New York Toy Fair, I did ask Hasbro about the double jointed elbows, and they're not totally ruling it out, but they're not saying yes either. So yeah, I wish we had the double jointed elbows. One thing I didn't mention is that I was able to get this right shoulder to move upward more, so what I had done was actually moved the shoulder forward and then was able to move it out more than I had demonstrated during the articulation segment. So there is a little bit more movement over there in the shoulders than I had already demonstrated. But really, man, my gripes with this figure are minimal. I really love this thing. I think it's a great figure, and I hope you guys thought this was a great review. If you did, please go ahead and hit the like button. Leave a comment down below if you feel so inclined to do so. If you're not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe for more ShartimusPrime videos coming your way. If you're already subscribed, hit that notification bell so you know immediately when I post my videos. And I'd like to dedicate this video to Tom. Thank you so much for supporting this YouTube channel. If you're interested in supporting this channel, check the link in the description below, as well as links to marvelousnews.com, where you can see a photo gallery of images over there. And I'll catch you guys later. Peace.
Posing action figures, I'm posing action figures, I'm posing action figures every day. I'm posing action figures, I'm posing action figures, I'm posing action figures, it's okay.
That's crispy.
Was shot in your face. I said, we're 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 shot.